The wind, a mischievous whisper, danced through the emerald tea leaves of number one Pankagaon. It carried the scent of wet earth and distant wood smoke, a fragrance that was part of Maya's life as the rhythmic thud of her grandmother's loom. Maya, a girl of 10 with eyes the color of ripe olives, sat perched on the low wall outside their small, sturdy home, watching the sun dip behind the distant foothills of the Himalayas. Today was special. Today, the first tender shoots of a new tea crop had been picked, and the air buzzed with quiet excitement that only harvest season brought. Her grandmother Ai, a woman whose face was a roadmap of wrinkles etched by sun and laughter, was inside, humming an old Assamese folk tune as she prepared a special evening meal. Suddenly, a flash of iridescent blue caught Maya's eye. A kingfisher, a jewel of a bird, darted from the branches of the ancient mango tree by the river, its long beak expertly spearing a tiny fish. Maya gasped, a sound lost in the rustle of leaves. She loved the river, a ribbon of silver that wound its way through the village, teeming with life. Later, as the stars began to prickle the inky sky, Maya and I sat on the porch, the aroma of freshly cooked rice and fish curry mingling with the cool night air. I began to tell a story, as she often did on special evenings.
Long, long ago, Ai began, her voice soft like worn silk. When the Pankagaon was but a handful of huts, a great drought gripped the land. The tea bushes withered, the river dwindled to a trickle, and despair hung heavy in the air.
Maya leaned closer, captivated.
Then, one night, Ai continued, her eyes twinkling. A young girl, no older than you, had a dream. In her dream, the river god appeared to her, not as a mighty roaring current, but as a gentle weeping child. The river god told her that he was sad because the people had forgotten to thank him for his bounty.
What did she do, Ai? Maya whispered.
The next morning,
Ai said, the girl gathered all the children of the village. They went to the riverbed, which was now cracked and dry, and they sang. They sang songs of gratitude for the water, for the fish, for the life the river had given them. They sang with all their hearts, their voices rising like tiny prayers to the sky. Ai paused, her gaze drifting to the silent river in the distance. And as they sang, she said, her voice filled with wonder, a single drop of water appeared in the cracked earth. Then another, and another, until slowly, slowly, the river began to flow again. The drought broke, and Pankagaon flourished once more.
Maya was silent for a moment, her mind painting vivid pictures of the singing children and the returning river.
So, she said finally, we should always be thankful, right, Ai?
Ai smiled, a deep, knowing smile.
Always, my child, for the smallest things and the greatest. For the tea leaves that feed us, for the river that sustains us, and for the stories that bind us.
As Maya drifted to sleep that night, the gentle murmur of the river outside her window seemed to hum with the echoes of Ai's story. A timeless melody of gratitude, resilience, and the enduring magic of number one Pankagaon.